Good morning, boys and girls. You should have taken your mid-chapter quiz yesterday. If you have not taken that, please go do it right now before you finish watching this video. If you have, welcome to our next lesson. We're going to go ahead and jump right in. We are on 8.4, and it's just fraction and whole number division. You should be really good at this by now. If you're still struggling, let me know. You should have had the poll at the end of the mid-chapter quiz yesterday that you could answer about how you felt you were doing with division. And we will set up a Zoom time. Remember, we have the help desk time from 1 to 2. You're more than welcome to hop on there at any point that you may need. If you ever miss those Zoom times or those Zoom times are not available for some reason, please reach out to me and I will set up a special Zoom time for me and you so that we can make sure you're understanding what's going on, okay? We're actually going to have one word problem today, and then we're going to have 3 just practice problems, and then you'll have a short assignment below this. I think it's like 5, maybe 6 problems for you to try out on your own. Remember, these assignments are to help you know if you understood what the lesson was about and if you understand how to do the work. If you score poorly on those assignments, that might mean you need some extra help, okay? I've reached out to a couple of you already, but if I haven't gotten to reach out to you and you think you need help, remember you are always welcome to message me on Schoology and reach out to me, okay? Brad has 9 pounds of ground turkey to make turkey burgers for a picnic. So we know that we're starting with 9 pounds, right? Okay, and we need to figure out how many 1/3 pound burgers can he make. So basically, we need to figure out how many times 1/3 can go into 9. So I'm going to set up my division problem. I know I have 9 pounds, and I want to split it or divide it into 1/3 pound burgers. I'm going to use the KFC method. So I'm going to keep my 9. That means I'm going to flip my 1/3, and it will become a 3. Remember, you can write that as 3/1, but you just know that a whole number over 1 is just itself, so you don't have to. You're going to change that division sign to a multiplication sign. Great job. And we know that 9 times 3 is what? 27. So how many burgers can Brad make? 27. And you will see, especially on your test, you have to tell me 27 what? It'll be 27 burgers. So you have to be specific about what that 27 is. Alrighty. Then our next problem is 1/9 divided by 3. If it helps you to write your fractions like this, rewrite your problem before you start. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with the KFC method to rewrite our problem. We keep 1/9. We flip our 3. In order to flip it, that means our 3 goes on the bottom. So what are we bringing up to the top? A 1, right? Because if you remember, 3 could also be 3/1. They're the same. And we're going to change our division sign to a multiplication sign. And we have 1 times 1, because you multiply straight across, is 1. And 9 times 3 is 27. If you remember, when you multiply, you do not have to have common denominators because you multiply the denominators. When you add or subtract, that's when you have to worry about having common denominators, but here you don't. So your answer is just 1/27. Alrighty, we have 2 more to do together. We have 7 divided by 1/2. I'm going to keep my 7. I'm going to flip my 1/2, so that becomes 2. I'm going to change my division sign to a multiplication sign, and then I'm going to solve. And 7 times 2 is 14. Alrighty, I want you to solve this last one on your own. So go ahead and pause this video, work it out, and then press play as soon as you're done to see if you did it correctly. Alrighty guys, welcome back. I hope that you paused the video and solved this problem. We are going to start with the KFC method. So we're going to keep, flip, change. If you're using our online manipulatives with the fraction bars, that's totally fine as long as you're getting the same answers, okay? So we're going to keep 1/3 because you keep your first number. You flip your second number, and if you remember, you can put any whole number over 1 and it doesn't change the value. So if we flip this, that means our 1 goes to the top and our 4 goes to the bottom. So it becomes 1/4. And then we change that division sign to a multiplication sign, instead making the problem 1/3 times 1/4. We multiply straight across. 1 times 1 is 1, and 3 times 4 is 12. And none of our fractions today could have been reduced. We had a whole number for the first answer. Our numerator was 1, a whole number for the second, and then our numerator was 1 in our last problem. So none of our fractions or our answers could be reduced. So we found our answers by using the KFC method. Remember, you have a short assignment below this, and reach out to me if you have any questions. I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow.